The San Antonio missions. Those would be
cool. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of that kind of stuff all over Texas. Yeah.
Oh, I would have loved to go see those.
Yeah, that would be, yeah. Oh, yeah, that would be a lot of fun, I'm sure. Yeah, all the missions. Yeah, dude, there's all kinds of cool. Yeah, we got to get you to Texas. There's all kinds of cool shit for you to see. You'd love it.
It would be a trial to do all of that. But I'll ask my dad.
Well, I'm not saying like this year or anything like that. I'm just saying like, one of these times.
Well, no, he probably would like to see him too. So.
Well, that's true too. I mean, yeah. I mean, dude, and like the Alamo and everything else, like I'm sure your dad would love all of that kind of shit. So, and there's plenty of like, I don't know if I know you're probably into it. I don't know if your dad's like into any like the ghost haunted stuff, but there's plenty of
Yeah, he's probably not into the ghost haunted stuff. I don't like actually going to ghost haunted places.
Oh. Well, then all the historical stuff would be really cool. There's a lot of great battles and like reenactments and the fiestas in San Antonio. There's always something going on the weekend. So there's all kinds of cool shit. But yeah, we've got SpaceCon. SpaceCon, the last weekend in October is SpaceCon up in San Antonio. And there's going to be a bunch of the Star Trek folks there, like the old school Star Trek folks. They're there. So that's one of the reasons why my wife wants to go.
Oh, are they still selling tickets or are they sold out?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. No. They'll be selling tickets right up until the day of. No, absolutely. And I think there's still reservations for the meetup, too. The meetup's on Wednesday, just like it was on the last time. So
I don't know if I want to go to a meetup.
Well, that's fair. The con would be cool. But yeah, no, I plan on, hopefully, if we can raise enough money, the plan is to get like an Airbnb. So that way we've got room for all the kids real easy and everything else. Because a lot of time you can get those cheaper than you can a hotel sometimes. So, So yeah. But all right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, was that enough pillow talk for everybody? Are you guys
ready? Oh,
you
had it live, you piece of shit.
Yeah, I always do that to you. At least I don't do it like when at least I don't do it while you're on. At least I don't do it like when you're on camera and like leaning over and trying to write things on your desk with like all the bountiful bosoms all up in there, the camera face and stuff like that. I said at least I don't make sure you're on camera when that kind of thing happens. Like, could be mean. I'm not though. My God. My God.
Well, you heard it here. Go over and send this nerd to Texas.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm already in Texas. Just send me to San Antonio. Just a couple hours north of me. You got to send me to San Antonio. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, we are going to get started. We've got an unboxing tonight, so make sure you don't go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss that. That's going to be an absolute blast. And boys and girls, tonight is the beginning of season 6. Mr. Grant Gregory will be a little bit late, but he will be here later. And then, of course, we're going to have him give all of his thoughts on that. And who knows? We'll see how late this evening goes, ladies and gentlemen. But boys and girls, children of all ages, who was good?
In the heart of the cosmos, where time and space collide, the Doctor and his TARDIS forever to glide. From the streets of London to the far edges of space, with Rose, Martha and Donna, through time they chase. Daleks and their fury, Cybermen, steel and cold, the mysteries of Bad Wolf, stories untold. To the planet of New Earth and the fires of Pompeii, through the shadows of the vast and the right, they find their way. Back when who was good, those were the days. Adventures through time, a wondrous haze. The Doctor and his companions, a tale so grand. In the show where the universe was at their command, Jesse, the common nerd with a vision so bright, guiding through the episodes into the night. The maiden sunk her with insights to unveil, and Mr. Grant Gregory with love to really gain. Back when who was good, those were the days. Adventures through time, a wondrous haze. The Doctor and his companions, a tale so grand. In the show, a great universe was at their command. From the battle of and their prime. The Sakurax invasion and the last Alex stand. With the Dr. Appleberry and undone. Back when who was good, those were the days. Adventures through time and wondrous haze. The Dr. and his companions, a tale so grand. In the show, they gave us was that their command. From the battle of Canary Wharf to the end of time, we're heroes and legends in their prime.
So, all of time and space, everything that ever happened or ever will, where do you want to start?
How's everybody doing tonight, boys and girls? This is Jesse with the Common Nerd, bringing you pop culture and all things dirty through a common sense lens. And welcome to another wonderful edition of When Who Was Good, boys and girls. If you missed last week, the season finale of season 5, what a just absolute chef's kiss, absolutely epic speech from Matt Smith out there for the Pandorica opens, and man, Big Bang 2 was something else. The power of a little belief, the power of a girl with the crack in her wall, feeding her time energy and what she is able to do with it. Just absolutely glorious. The fact that she had her fat short little dad come back, and I loved it all. It was great. The whole family's back together. We've got the wedding, we've got the TARDIS running off right after the wedding, out there back into adventures all over again. And boys and girls, I am excited to get into it. This is wonderful. This is absolutely fabulous. Mr. Grant Gregory will be a little bit late. He's got some family business he has to attend to, which of course that always has to take priority. So appreciate him on all of that. He will be here when he gets here. And of course, we will make sure to have all of his wonderful little views and opinions on last season's show too. And if for some reason, whatever, we start to get a little ahead, and for some reason, Mr. Grant Gregory has a little bit of a hiccups or whatever, then we will definitely take a little bit of a audible, and we'll just jump back into some Torchwood, and we'll torture Sunker a little bit more with some wonderful Torchwood times. So because that's
after I'm ready to drink again.
No, but you might have to take a mulligan or something on that just for the Torchwood night for torture. I don't know.
I can't. It has to be straight.
There you go. Fair enough. Well, that's a first. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. So, Sunker, my dear, how are you, sweetheart? Because we're going to say hi to all of you fabulous folks out there in the chat here in just a second. But how have you been, my dear? How has your week been?
I'm doing okay. Just same old, and just got out of Refugees and Royalties, and we actually had some RP this time rather than fighting over combat and stuff like that, and it was a little fun. I went over and gave JT's character a fucking boatload of keychains, because his character is a combat cyborg with the brain of an 8-year-old. So it's basically they took an 8-year-old's brain and then reprogrammed it into being a killer. So he has that same like little idiosyncrasies like the kid has sometimes, where it's just like, okay, I'm gonna kill it, or like I wanted to have that thing as a pet. So
essentially, it's JT in a cyborg's body, is what you're trying to say.
A little bit, slightly. But I did a little funny thing for him where I went over and had my character buy him a whole bunch of keychains. I'm like, well, I heard you you were a kid on the inside, so I got you these keychains. This is a dinosaur. This is a monkey that lights up. So,
dude, that's fucking awesome.
I did some nice things for him roleplay wise, and we all got to roleplay and learn about each other's characters and have some fun with it.
Dude, there you go. That's the best way to do it. Yeah, because that's always the thing that gets like, you don't want like all the bickering, all the dumb stuff over there. You can't agree on like simple things. It's like you can't really get into because that's the whole point, right? It's supposed to be the adventure. It's supposed to be pretending you're somebody else. It's the escapism from reality and your world and all of that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to get into the story. That's what we're here for. The storytelling, the role play. Like, let's have fun with all that kind of stuff. I don't need a bunch of nonsense BS going on.
And Circus went over and dropped in some stuff. Like I knew some of my, I didn't know, but I like knew it would be a plot hook later. I didn't know it would become a plot hook now, where it's just like my character's involved with another character, and he gets introduced and like, oh shit, okay, I have to pay attention. And then not only that, Mega's character has another NPC he's involved with as well. So she shows up, and I'm like, oh fuck, oh fuck. So it was becoming more just like ramping up, and I'm looking forward.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, fuck yeah. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm glad you guys are having fun with that. That is so freaking great. I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that. Well, okay. I was going to say hi to all y'all in the chat before we got to Sunker, but I got something I got to goo right here because somebody was kind enough last week. Our dear sweet James Cash decided to I put a challenge out there, and James was like, ha 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 ha, you're funny. I got you. And so there's an unboxing here today, and this is for shout out to James Cash. This is all James Cash is doing right here, boys and girls. And yeah, there's something in this box. There's something red in this box, boys and girls. There's something red in this box. And
oh
you know.
Oh my god. It's just funnier to fucking see it. Oh my god. And it has a little tassel.
Because fezzes are cool. Fezzes are cool. Fezzes, I wear a fez now. So, all right. So give hi. I'm gonna say hi to all of you fabulous folks out there in the chat here in just a second. But we got to take care of something here real quick. So.
This is a long ass fucking regeneration.
God, that always takes forever. Holy God.
What the fuck, God? It's just, I don't know.
What's wrong? What's wrong? I wear a fez now. Fezzes are cool.
Yep. I don't know why, but it's so funny.
That's right. So for James Cash last week for $50 over on the Streamlabs side, boys and girls, I wear a fez now because fezzes are cool.
Oh my god. We know ways of making you talk, Dr. Jones.
That's right. We have ways of taking you talk. Oh, so shout out to James Cash. Shout out to James Cash. So if anybody ever wants to see me go any farther into the doctor outfit, if you guys are willing to pay for me to get like the whole suspenders and bow tie, I'm sure we can arrange something on all of that one. Well, let's say hi to all of you fabulous folks out there in the chat, boys and girls. Jimbo over on the Rumble side, which, yes, boys and girls, as a friendly FYI, if you over on YouTube, please make sure you jump over to the Rumble side because Rumble understands what fair use is. This is a full-blown watch along. This is not just a little simple review. This is a full-blown watch along. So you guys will get to watch the episodes with us, but we have to do that over on Rumble because Rumble actually understands what fair use is, and YouTube's bots are aggressive and evil. So definitely go check that out. But Jimbo, one of our very fine channel subscribers over there on Rumble. Good to see you. This eccentric. What's going on, buddy? Bees in the chat. That's right. Bees in the chat. Big bees around here. Gigantic bumblebees hang out around here. Gigantic bumblebees. Madhouse Retro says Hazel. All I'm high. Well, clearly Hazel. Hey, all to you as well. Hazel, Madhouse Retro. Another one of our fine channel subscribers over there. Good to see you. Good to see you as well. James Cash. Speaking of that, Chad, another one of our fine channel subscribers there says, sup, need to make some food and probably going to pass out early tonight. I am very tired. Well, I'm glad you got to be here at least for your fez. You got what you paid for. I will be wearing this for the rest of the evening, boys and girls. Or maybe I'll make it $50 an hour. I'm not sure what.
As another cool fun thing, James Cash, his character that he paid for the character creation stream, You can go. You could have gone over and paid $75 to have a custom NPC. We will be seeing his custom NPC next week in
Very nice.
Uh,
Very nice. All right, so I'm figuring like maybe like 150 bucks on top of whatever the costume costs, and I'll go like full Matt Smith, like suspenders, bow tie, and like tweed jacket. So the jacket's probably what's going to cost the most, so we'll have to look into prices on stuff like that. But I figure we can
I'll
go.
try to go over and match it with with either a River Song or Amy Pond, whichever one is better.
See, there you go.
Because I already have like the really cool boots. Keep talking to him. I'll show off the boots.
All right, Sunker's gonna get some boots, boys and girls. All right, cool. This eccentric making 10 choices of seafood. Says Grant is unboxing Mazza. Poor little fella is always getting stuck in stuff. I believe that, making 10 choices of seafood. I have. So yeah, poor Grant. Rest in peace, Grant. The emu's got him. Your average patriot nerd. Good to see you, my friend. One of our very fine truck drivers out there. Good to see you, average patriot nerd. Glad you made it in. And yes, boys and girls, as a friendly reminder, the Rumble bot will let you know direct demos are one of the best ways to absolutely support the channel. Memberships, gifted subs, all that kind of wonderful stuff. As always, we are fundraising to get to San Antonio for the Space Con as well, boys and girls. That'll be a lot of fun. And we'll be live streaming and do all that kind of fun stuff if we do make it up there. So check that out. John Washburn. Excuse me. Sorry, boys and girls. Good to see you, John. Appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate you as well. Oh, the 600 says, hey, El Serenity. Oh, you need to come to MazzaCon. That would be a lot of fun. I would absolutely do that, dude. You got that fundraising to get all the way to Australia is going to be very expensive. That's going to be a little in the future on that one, boys and girls. That one's going to be a little in the future on that one. Matt, this I thought was great. James Cash is like, not my supervisor goes somewhere. Yeah, I know, right? She's like talking about not. And then I'm like, no, we should totally come. She's like, well, let's see if I can work on it. That's how hard it is to get her in. All right, let's see these boots, Sunker. Let's see these boots.
These are the really, really cool boots I got by accident.
Whoa, snazzy. Those totally look like some River Song boots.
Yeah, like they kind of
totally
like River Song's outfits really are kind of steampunk without the clocks, sort of a thing. She goes for like a Victorian archaeologist. At least a lot of her really good outfits do that.
Yeah, so, for sure. Absolutely. Worm of Bly. What's up, Bly? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Animation over this is Hail. All will be lurking. All right, Animation over, you lurk away. Yes, please jump over to Rumble. Thank you, Madhouse. Thank you very much. Hey, there you go. Your average nurse is looking good, Sunker. Isn't she though? I love it. All nice and supported. It's great. Tried to make an Anzac biscuits yesterday. Sort of burnt one of the batches. Oh well, that's gonna happen. Sunker is on fire.
No, that's just incense.
Yeah, that's just infants. Oh shit, the witch is a teapot, puts on helmet. Wise choice. Yes, Space Baby Cyberman. There you go, Space Baby Cyberman. That's right. Why didn't I notice? Amy's dad is the penguin and her mom is not that leggy. So how did Amy get legs up to her armpits? How tall was the milkman? Well, I mean, honestly, like Amy's mom's pretty tall, especially compared to her dad too. So Shadow Warden 99 plus, it's one of them, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Shadow Warden 99, another one of our fine channel subscribers. What's going on, buddy? Good to be. That's right, James Cash. Fezzes are cool. Fezzes are very cool. Fezzes are cool. I should have made that $100, and James totally would have bid for that too. I think the Fez cost me like $15, but oh well. I'm too cheap sometimes. What's your thoughts on Universal and Comcast buying the rights for Zack Snyder versus from Warner Brothers? I have no idea. I haven't heard anything about that.
I heard a little bit of like people bringing up Zack Snyder, but I don't know.
Well, it's just kind of like always like the success over at Netflix was kind of what a lot of people are pushing. And like we saw like Air put something. He posted the Warner Brothers logo on his profile, like he was walking into the lot and took a picture of the little Warner Brothers logo because they have it projected on the wall just like you do the bat signal, except they do it with the Warner Brothers signal on the side of the studios out there. And it was so like everybody's like, ooh, are we going to get the Air cut of Suicide Squad? Because that's what everybody's really hoping for right now. After we got the Snyder cut, we want the Air cut for Suicide Squad because he said it's basically like almost a completely and totally different movie.
Which Suicide Squad? The first one?
The first one. The first one. The second one was done by James Gunn. The first one is the one we're talking about.
Well, the first one you can already, if I can go a little bit of a tangent,
of course,
it was obviously chopped up. It was obviously chopped up to hell because they have two introductories for a lot of the characters. you already have your first introductory scene for a lot of characters, and then they have the Amanda Walder scene where she pops up and is like, here's all the people again. Like, but we already know them a little bit, except for the side characters you don't care about. It's mostly Harley
Right.
Quinn that you super want us to know about, which, fuck you, Harley Quinn. Jeanette did it better.
Right. Well, and it's one of those situations too where it's like, yeah, and that's the thing is like we were supposed to get a lot more Joker. And like that was what we saw a lot in the trailers, right? And that was kind of the thing. And then it was a blink, like there he wasn't in the theatrical cut very much at all. He was in more of the director's cut. But the director's cut was better than the theatrical cut. But I believe the air cut will be like 10 times better, just like the Snyder cut was. We'll see what happens.
It was already a fucking mess because the second movie kind of more encapsulated what the fucking Suicide Squad was already. Because the second one was like, we're going to send you after something that's kind of fucking insane and you're most likely going to die and we don't care. Bye. And they would just toss them at people. The first one, it was just like, we're going to send you after a magical enchantress. And like, this is not right.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. So spoons are made for walking all over the doctor.
He's been biting back. That's what I like most about seeing Matt Smith is when he bites back at when River toys with him and when he gets her back. It's like, yeah. That's why I like seeing. It's not that much of a spoiler, but Capaldi does meet up with River. That's kind of my favorite meetup, especially at that scene.
Oh yeah. It's just that is just it's so good. It's so good.
The way
so
the look
fun.
and just like the that's sweet.
Yeah. It's so good. Oh, it's yeah. Well, I can't wait to get to that episode. Oh, that one's such a good one. Oh, it's so good. It's a great. That's probably one of my favorite Christmas specials. It's so good. It's so good. Just because of that. Just because of that stuff.
Oh.
Fantastic Sir says, "Hey everyone, what the heck is on Nerd's head? It's a fez. I wear a fez now. Fezzes are cool. What's wrong with you?" And yes, we will get a fez emoji in the chat here before long, boys and girls. I will have a fez emoji in the chat before the end of the show. I should probably try to make it to a con or a meetup sometime, but the fact that I don't actually exist is a bit limiting. Yeah. Poor James, are you a figment of all of our imagination?
James, I had to get a rent-a-girl to go over and be able to go to the first meetup. That bitch
it's
cost
true.
so
I know.
much
I
money.
touched her. It's true. I know. I touched her. She was real. It was true. It was true.
So much fucking money though, that bitch.
Worth every penny. She looked great. And Vax is Grim. What's up, Grim? Bob's Bowler Hat Babes. Another one of our fine channel subscribers over on Rumble. Good to see you. But Katana, the worst introduction for a character in the history of cinema. Oh, I know.
Like you couldn't have written anything more hackney. It's just like, hey, here's Katana. I trust her. Don't get killed by her sword or you'll lose your soul. That's not a plot point or anything.
Yeah. That stuff was really bad. It was really bad. Yeah. See the witches casting hexes. You know it. That's right. Hashtag the Fez nerd. I love it. Shadow Warden. I love it. All right. Casting teapots. Better duck. There you go. Yes. And join the Discord, boys and girls. If you haven't already, there's wonderful pictures of Sunker in the Discord. So definitely go check out the Discord. But all right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, make sure you join us over there on Rumble. We're going to give you a little bit of a tease, just a tip, just a little bit, just to see how it feels. Just a little bit, just see how it feels. Because we've got some wonderful, if I can find it in all my tabs down here. If I can find it in all my tabs. But either way, we've got the beginning.
Season 6.
We do. We have the beginning of season 6 tonight, boys and girls.
Didn't they do a Christmas special between the two or no?
Shit. They should have. Shit, you're right. They should have. Hold on. We got to find the Christmas special.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. They always do a Christmas special.
There's just a Christmas special.
Don't jip me out of my Christmas special.
Well, that's because the specials aren't listed with everything else. You've got to go into like I've got to find the Matt Smith special. So Sunker, keep everybody entertained for a little while. I don't care how you have to do it. Hopefully make me some money in the process. My
milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. No, get out of here. No, I'll close it.
She's such a crybaby.
No.
She's
wait. So I to go over and go back to the conversation I had with Nerd a little bit. When we went over the finale, I would say that I do like Tenet's ending conclusion more. But as far as like gravitas, as far as gravitas and stuff, the Matt Smith season 5 finale was a very, very good one, though. I think it's only because they were still finding their feet overall. Just with Matt Smith trying to learn to be the Doctor again, which now it makes sense that they probably shot it a little bit in more chronological order, where they had him meet Amy, and that's why he was a little bit weird in the first couple episodes after the starter one. I don't know. It's just I would like it more if the lead up episodes were better, because there was a lot of weakness in season 5. It wasn't total weakness, but there was a lot of like weird hiccups and stuff where just like, well, this could have been better if we did X, Y, and Z, but you didn't. That being said, there are a lot of stinkers in Tenet's here as well. So I'm looking forward to season 6 because I think I remember them introducing kind of one of the more unique villains in this one, if I recall right, the Tally ones. You won't know what I mean by tallies if you don't know who the monsters are.
Mm-mm.
Did they not do a Christmas special?
Oh no, they did. I have to buy it because I didn't have it.
But yeah,
Didn't
I
have
think
these
with
ones for some reason I don't. For some reason I didn't have these bought.
Okay. So season 6, I think it does introduce a very unique enemy, and I find it clever with how they fought it eventually, because it seems almost it seemed almost worse in a way than the Weeping Angels. So if you don't know who this monster is, you're gonna have one hell of a surprise, and they do kind of go the horror movie route. That's why I thought when River was going through Amy Pond's house, I thought that, oh, are we introducing these guys here? Because it looked like a fucking horror film. But no, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to really appreciating River's song, because I was just too stupid and young at the time to really get what River Song was all. Sorry, my incense is killing me. It's fine if you don't have to talk. But yeah, no, I didn't appreciate River Song until like much more recently, where I'm seeing what her purpose is, where she is the love interest of the Doctor. We were just like, Rose was a love interest and a very important one. River is the love interest of the Doctor, and tying it in with everything that's might be disclosed in this season, I don't know. It makes absolute sense for why things work out the way they work out. I can't skirt the line any more than that without spoilers. But I don't know if I mentioned it in one of these episodes earlier, but for River, as we are waiting for him to purchase and download the Christmas special,
keep talking.
The actress who played River, she didn't treat her like, because she's one of those phenomenal actresses who actually like delve deep into her part. She was one of the ones that went over and read through the entire book. The entire book of spoilers. There's actual stories in there. It's not just like random ass writing. It's a full on story. And she's like, oh, this is lovely. And this is great. And oh, these are like wonderful adventures they had to help me get into character. And when certain things happened, she actually realized in one of the scenes she was in, it was like, oh, I read this scene. I read this. So they were putting scenes that would show up in the episodes into the book. So that was a very lovely thing they went over and did for her. I think Nerd went over and pointed out that the Amy Rory relationship is better flushed out in episode in season 6 than it is in season 5. He's muted, but he nods appreciatively. That's one thing I kind of wanted because it felt like they tried their best to establish the Amy Rory relationship and that they love each other, but it did feel a little hackney at times. Or it felt like it didn't feel hackney, it felt a little off, like forced. Where it felt good for their characters for it to happen, but it didn't feel like it was paced in the right way. If that makes sense. I just fucking hate that you're just leaving me alone whilst you leave yourself on mute.
Look, I don't know what you want me to tell you right now. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, you're the one that brought up the fucking Christmas specials. Now I'm trying to fix it. I don't know why things are being retarded right now. This should be fucking working and it's being dumb right now. So don't get mad at this. Is all your fault. I don't want to.
It's not my fault for bringing up continuity.
You're the one that had to bring up. You're the one that had to bring up the fucking Christmas specials, and now we're here now. So
while we're
this
waiting,
is just
I guess I could go look up the bloopers from season 3.
The bloopers of season 3 from what?
For Doctor Who.
Oh, well, yeah, sure.
All right, I will look that up, and I believe this is it. Let's see. Is this it? Nope. Okay, those are just outtakes, bloopers. Doctor Who.
I don't know why the fuck this isn't working. This is so annoying.
This is it. Got it.
Okay, now it finally fucking went through. Holy God.
Here. And while we're waiting for the download.
Oh, I don't have to worry about any downloads, but sure.
But yeah, that I went over and sent it to you on Discord. These were the outtakes I wanted us to watch at the end of Tenet's run.
Oh.
If you guys want to go over and watch that, if not, we can just absolutely just jump on.
Oh yeah, we'll have to switch over. Okay. Oh, this is 6 minutes long. We'll do that. We'll do that later. Maybe we'll do that between episodes. Or remind me about that when we set that up. It's 6 minutes. No, I want to watch it, but it's like 6 minutes long. So we will totally do that though.
We could have been watching that.
Well,
instead of listening to me babble.
Well, you should have found that earlier then. All right. Doctor Who Christmas special, boys and girls. A Christmas Carol. This is season 1, episode 1. So you're going to give you a little tease of this, and then we're going to cut all you YouTubers off. So enjoy.
That's it.
Now we just got to pause it a little bit and let it keep going for a second. It's okay. Just a little bit of turbulence. Boys and girls. Speaking of turbulence, if you want to see the turbulence around here, come join us over on Rumble if you haven't already. If not, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we'll catch you later over on